nobody's really gonna watch this per se, but I would. Oh, let me rotate my device. Hold on. This thing is acting a fool today. I'm actually coming to you. I'm just getting home, and I got a couple questions for Ask Butta, and I was very. It's been bothering me, so I wrote them down because I wanted to sit and look at them for a second and just kind of, see like how I want to answer the questions really. So I couldn't even get in the house good. I just have to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Um, I don't think anybody's gonna get on because I don't have too many followers on YouTube, and I'll probably take this and just put it on Facebook because that's where most of the people that watch me are right now. But it's just really been bothering me. So first thing, if you're new, please go to my YouTube. Just search for Myka, Myka, aka Butta, Butta, and like and subscribe, share if you like. I got a lot of stuff in the works. I'm planning on doing. Everybody's doing Vlogmas, but I'm not gonna do no Vlogmas. I think I'm gonna do January Miss. So in January, I'm gonna 31 days. I'm gonna try to go live every single day, answer questions, talk to people, etc., etc. I got a book coming out very soon. That's why I haven't been really getting on. It's called Hustlers' Wives, The Circle, and I normally don't brag about my own stuff, but I'm gonna pat myself squarely on the all of that because it's hot in here. I'm gonna pat myself squarely on the back because I'm doing some damn good writing so far. Everybody that's read it's been like, oh my gosh, this is so good. What's gonna happen? What's about to happen? So, and that's really the reaction I was looking for. There is on pre-sale right now in Amazon, on Amazon. So look for me, Myka Frazier. That's my pen name on Amazon, or just wait till it comes out. But it's on pre-sale right now for $1.99. All right, let's get to this advice. So the reason this one has been bothering me, it's the shortest. I'm gonna do this one first. And this girl, I'm gonna call her Petty Betty. Oh, somebody pulling up. Okay, that's not for me. I'm gonna call her Petty Betty, and you'll see why in a second. So here we go. Dear Butta, thank you for taking my request. You're welcome. I want to stay anonymous because I don't want my husband to know how I feel about this. I like your videos and I think that your story times are great. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I like that part of it. But let's continue. What I wanted to ask you about is my husband sharted in front of me and I'm no longer attracted to him. Is there anything I can do to make myself attracted to him again? Sincerely, Petty Betty. Now, I'm just going to say this up front. If this is your actual husband, you ain't going to like my advice because he's human, just like you human, okay? He's going to have times where he's sick. He's going to throw up. He's going to boo-boo. When y'all get older, y'all going to be shitting on yourself and everything else. If you can't handle it now, you ain't going to be able to handle it later on in life, okay? That sounds like some petty BS to me. So when you get married and you take vows, it's for better or for worse. If something like that bothers you, you don't need to be married to nobody. That's just my honest opinion, okay? You really need to get it together. It's one thing if it's something that he's doing every day all day long. Like if he's constantly boo-booing on himself and boo-booing all in the bed, yeah, that's an issue. That's something that, you might want to look at, maybe try to get some help. I could see somebody, being really stressed over that and maybe eventually getting some type of like divorce or counseling over, that's something that's serious and it's hard to deal with. But somebody shard at one time and you ready to jump ship, that sounds like some really disloyal stuff to me. So I would say, you might want to look at yourself and reevaluate your marriage, because I don't think that that should be something that's going to make you want to leave somebody. It shouldn't be. Okay. So that's my opinion on that. Really hope that, you take that to heart and take it to light. All right. The next one. Hey, girl. How are you doing? It's been a long time. I know this person. So let's see here. I love your story times and your advice column could use some work. I know that's right. This is only really the second one I've done. So I'm just now getting more comfortable with the camera. So, I mean, you'll probably see a little more of me now that I feel more comfortable. All right, that's it for that. My boyfriend lives in Zimbabwe. Well, damn, I didn't even know you had a boyfriend, girl. We went to school together before he went back to his country, but we didn't start dating until after he left. We've never had sex and really haven't had any intimacy at all. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. I'm reading some other personal stuff that didn't have nothing to do with this. Okay, he left 6 years ago. Should I agree to go visit him there? This is difficult because I know you. You know what I mean? I just want to say this. If he is willing to pay for you a trip to go to Zimbabwe, expenses paid, I would say go ahead. Okay. If you have to pay for a trip to go see him, I would suggest you didn't do it. There's a lot of reasons behind what I say, and it's not about money necessarily. Mine is more along the lines of men choose their women. Okay. Women don't choose their men necessarily. I mean, some do, but a lot of times those relationships to me don't end up like they should. A man is going to choose his woman, and it's different between men and women. And I know some of y'all may have heard this before. When somebody says a woman can be won over, okay? You can ask her out and she doesn't like you, and she'll be like, no, I ain't going with you nowhere. And then in the same breath, you can send that woman flowers every day and candy and cards and gifts and always compliment her and tell her how she's doing, how you're doing, et cetera, et cetera. Talk to her. And eventually you can win her over. Men are not emotional like that. Men, you could send him flowers and candy all day, every day. He probably either give the flowers to somebody else and eat the candy and still be like, hell no. Somebody else coming. I'm sorry. I don't like it when people do that. Okay, yeah, that's my neighbor. So anyway, if you are gonna be in a situation where you have to give up a big expense like that, and you don't know what's really going on the other side of the world with this person, I wouldn't say do it. If he's willing to extend a trip to you, meaning that he's willing to go ahead and pay and get it to the point where you can go out and visit him, then go ahead by all means. The only other issue I have with that is I had a friend of mine a long, long time ago whose baby daddy was from one of the countries in Africa. I don't remember which one. But their culture was a lot different. So when she got there, she had a baby with him, and everything while they were here in the States was fine. But when they went to go visit his native country, when they got there, he treated her completely different. It was so different, like it was crazy. So she said he wouldn't let her go anywhere on her own. She couldn't speak to anybody. He ended up locking her in the basement at one point. She had to like literally escape this man's house. Okay. So, you know, you have to decide whether or not this is something that you want to do, but I wouldn't suggest just going and letting this dude, just paying to go out there and end up being, disappointed or end up finding out something that, you're not really happy with. So, let me see. I think that's it really for this particular one. I think I saw somebody had a comment, but yeah, that's it for this particular one. I really hope that you take my advice, ma'am. I know you ain't watching right now because you didn't know I was going to do this live. So, yeah, there it is on that. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. And I will see you on the flip side once this is posted. And I'll probably put this on my Facebook later on. So talk to you soon, guys. Peace out.